This is a bonus video, folks. Your third video for today. Had to do it. I had to let you know what's going on at the shop. We just sold 5 monster boxes of Silver Eagles after hours. Gonna let you know how this transpired. I get an update on our washing machine. We will talk about that. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as I can, folks. I'm gonna try to keep this under 12 minutes or so. Let's just get into it. Please like the video. Help me out with the likes, folks. They really get the information out there to help more and more people out. Don't forget, we got the Pinax giveaway coming up as well. We will briefly talk about that as well. Let's just get into it. I just finished dinner, folks. My cell phone rang. Regular customer. This guy has money, okay? I'll leave it as that. He says, Chris, I need you to do me a huge favor, he says. I said, yeah. Not going to mention the guy's even first name. All I'll say, he is an ex-football player. That's all I'm going to say. And I asked him if that's okay for me to say. He said, absolutely, just don't mention my name, don't mention the team. We're fine. He wanted 5 monster boxes of Silver Eagles. He said, you have them in stock. I said, let me check the inventory. I said, I think we do. I said, well, I got 7 in stock. 5's going to be a stretch. I said, let me make a quick phone call to our bullion dealer and see if he's even available to talk to and see if I can get more in for early next week. I said, do you really need them for tomorrow or can you wait? He says, no, I kind of want them because he says, I'm taking them out of state for storage. And he says, I'm leaving tomorrow. I said, okay, let me call you back. Call the bullion dealer up. I says, talk to him. I said, look, I said, is there any way you can add on 5 monster boxes of Silver Eagles for Tuesday? He said, you got to be kidding me. He said, how the heck did you sell that many? I said, I got a phone call. I said, can you help me out getting these boxes in on Tuesday? He says, let me check my computer system. Let me see if these orders not starting the process. He says, not yet. I'm going to be able to get them out to you on Tuesday. That's great. I said, that leaves me 2 monster boxes for Monday. Tuesday's drop. Great. Call the guy back. I said, let's get it done. I said, are you paying by cash or check? He said, check. So I gave him the total, folks. Right, he's going to raise a check. We're going to get the check in the bank on Monday to let that clear. At least he's using the same credit union as our shop is using, folks. It's a done deal. Okay, he wants them out of state, he says, because he wants different locations at his other house. Not at his house, I should say, at a storage facility place he's keeping outside of his house. He said, that way I have some silver up there. He said, I'm driving back to my other house starting on Sunday afternoon. So we're going to help the guy out. I'm going to go in there tomorrow on Mother's Day and help him out and get him loaded up. I called another associate. She's willing to come in for about 25 minutes to help us load for security purposes, just guarding around the corners and everything else like that. So this is going to be, it's not secretive or anything. I'm just putting it out there now. So we are going to do it at some point tomorrow morning, getting this out the door. Look, folks, people are concern of what's going on in the silver markets. I think it's a buying opportunity. That's my personal opinion, not financial advice. This is not, again, I don't come on here saying go buy this, go buy that. My main message on this channel always will be, buy what you can afford. Never mind what someone else does. But that's just 500 Eagles, 15, 2,000, 2,500 Eagles, folks, out the door, off the market. Okay? I mean, that's what I'm trying to get at. It's selling. Didn't think this was going to happen. Didn't think I was going to put out a third video today about this. Now, I got a lot of comments on my 10-ounce silver bars. If people don't believe of what's really going on behind the scenes, well, I cannot help those type of people, I guess. Because what I will say it again on this video. We got a little bit of time here. Trying to keep it short as possible. What I am seeing out there is getting harder and harder to source. What the average person is seeing, they're seeing plenty right now. That is a true statement right now. Okay? What people are not seeing, what's going on behind the scenes. We are scrambling, folks, trying to get the silver products in to the shop. I asked him again today, our bullion dealer. He finally, when I was talking to him, I said, I talked to one of your associates. Says, do you have any idea when you're going to get more 10-ounce silver Canadian Royal Mint bars in? He said, let me check. He says, I got no clue. They're on. He says, I got 500 on order right now. He says, I got no clue. He says, I do see you bought the last 2.5 boxes we had this morning. I said, yep, but we did. He says, I have no clue. I said, you have an ETA? He says, I don't even have that. All right, they're going to trickle in. Just like Michael from Pinax said, that's what was going to happen. They're going to trickle in, folks. All right, so if there's something you want in that category, right now, what I'm seeing, 10-ounce silver bars. If you want Canadian Royal Mint silver bars right now, Pinax has a few in stock. A little bit more than few, okay? They got out, the last time I checked, they had a little over 100 left in stock. If that's something you want, grab it. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. Something you want from the UK, the Britannia silver bars. They have over 100 left available right now. Okay? Don't know when this stuff is going to come in, folks. Okay? We just don't know. And this is not a ploy. Like one comment said, this is just a ploy to get people pumped up and go buy more silver or gold, whatever. I don't come on here to pump. I'm just telling you guys the facts. That's all I can do. And for the ones that think I'm trying to pump silver, thinking I make a commission when I sell for Pinax, no. I've said that before. I got no desire to make any commission off this channel whatsoever. So I don't know why people keep saying that for. But it is what it is. The trolls will be around, and that's what it is, folks. I love it. Okay, you want to watch and comment like that, and 6 weeks from now, I could be singing a different tune and saying, "I warned you about this. I warned you. I warned you." I'm really hoping this is a short-term hiccup. I can't say that for sure yet. I don't have a crystal ball saying there's a shortage out there. I don't have saying it's going to take this long. When I'm hearing I don't knows, we don't have an ETA time of a back in stock arrivals. What's that telling us, folks? What is that really telling us? There is a silver shortage out there. Okay, take it as you wish. Don't forget about the Pinax giveaway coming up. I gotta talk about this every single video because I would like everybody who's eligible to enter the giveaway. I'll post a link to that giveaway video in this video as well. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. Why wouldn't you want 5 free ounces plus of silver, folks? These are 1 Frontier ounce Frontier Mint bars from the Frontier Mint. Frontier Mint is based out of Utah. It's American made. Eagle on the front with the flag on the back. You're going to get 5 of those. You're going to get 1 silver eagle, folks. And you're going to get a Franklin $half in the mint sealed package. This don't cost you nothing. This don't cost you a dime. All you gotta do is enter, be subscribed, must live in the United States, a couple other rules to follow in the giveaway. That's it. Simple. Make sure you stay tuned because there'll be more giveaways coming through the rest of the year, folks. I don't know when I'm going to do them. I can't tell you that. But it will come, folks. I can guarantee you that. Since we got a couple more minutes, because I want to try to keep this short. We got the pedestal for my grandmother's washing machine. Called Home Depot up and say, okay, Sam's son delivered it. When are you guys going to come and pick this up? I'm to put it on, put the washing machine on it. Well, we don't do that. I said, well, I paid for it. Well, you're supposed to order the pedestal with the washing machine. I says, well, how am I supposed to do that when I was told that the oil pail still was going to work with the new washing machine? I says, didn't think I needed one. I said, the old one was 27 inches. Excuse me, 25 inches. The new one's 27 inches. I said, so it's not going to exact match. I says, I paid a double delivery fee now. I says, and delivery, as is free installation with the delivery. Well, we didn't deliver it. I said, well, according to Samsung, they told me, now this was not supposed to be into the 20th now. I said, I understand if you can't get me until sometime after the 20th because my records and your records are showing it's not supposed to be here to the 20th of May. I said, but I have it in hand. Well, let me make a phone call. She started her whining again when she came back. Miss Rose from Home Depot. And I said to her, and she says, well, I think we can get it done on Tuesday. I said, well, you think? I says, because I need to know what day you're going to do it. I said, I understand you may not have a time right now, but we're going to get this done for my grandma because she spent good money with you folks time and time again, and we're going to get this done. Well, just remember I said, don't tell me remember for next time. I said, you guys took the order. You guys took the order for install. Don't tell me that's your policy. You don't do that. Well, we got it done, folks. I had to do a little bit of argument back and forth with her, but we're going to get it done. So, remember, folks, you got to speak up. You got to speak up what's right. When you pay for something, make sure you get what you pay for. Don't let these companies like Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever company you're dealing with, treat you like garbage. If you pay for something, you pay for a service, you pay for a product, make sure you get what you pay for. I went over my 12 minutes. Oh, well. If you folks have questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me. I'm always happy to help you out. My email is always in the description of every single video. I'll keep it short, like I said. I thank you for watching. And I want to wish an early happy Mother's Day to whoever the mothers are out there who are watching the video tonight. I wish you guys, ladies, a happy Mother's Day. Again, tomorrow's videos. But I want to get this video out there tonight because I think something is about to change. I don't have any proof of that. We will see how this week plays out. I think this is the week to watch with silver and gold. We will see. Coin Shop Chris is out. We will see you in the morning now.